Welcome everyone to Dads on Wrestling. I am Jeff Meacham. This is JJ Williams. We are back here with another in our marathon session of cut tapings that we seem to do every couple of months because it's not I'm down here anymore.
Yeah, he comes down here every so often, and we don't want to just have him film every time he's here, so we try and bang out 5 or 6 episodes at a time.
This week is going to be about 20, but that's okay. We'll make it happen.
That's right. Well, by the time he goes to the 24-hour day, which tells you when this is being taped.
That's right.
This coming Friday for Memorial Day weekend, even though this episode's going up in July probably, we'll have enough episodes for fucking to Christmas.
That's right.
Minus pay-per-view predictions.
Minus those.
Because we can't do those in advance. If we could, we would, but goddammit, we can't.
I know. Right now there's 2 matches set for Payback.
That's right.
I'm just saying. That's how far back we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is going to go up heading into Money in the Bank.
That's right. That's right. Whatever. I don't care. So what is our topic today, Mr. Williams?
Ryan Peabody
yes.
wants to know the best and worst wrestling-related movies. Now, I assume he's talking primarily movies with wrestlers. Because there's not a whole lot of movies about wrestling out there to really pick from. If I had to pick the worst movie about wrestling that I've ever seen, even though I love it to death, it's just fucking that campy. It's Slammed.
Never seen that. What's
Slammed is part wrestling comedy, part Skidamax flick.
Oh Lord.
There's a few girls that have no problem whipping their tops off and showing more than enough titties during this movie, but it's not one of those type of movies.
Okay.
Features a lot of the UPW talent. Sylvester Terkay is in it. Aaron Aguilera, Hardcore Kid, is in it. Brian Spanky Kendrick is in it. Looney Lane is in it.
Does she show her?
No.
Aww. Jenny, come on.
Zachary Ty Bryan, the oldest son from Home Improvement, is in it.
What does it for me? You sold me.
It's really, really campy, but it's a cute, funny movie.
Okay.
So that has got to be the worst one about wrestling, in my opinion. The best one would have to be Mickey Rourke's The Wrestler.
Yes. That one, hands down.
Close second to Beyond the Mat.
Beyond the Mat was a documentary, completely and thoroughly a documentary. The Wrestler was, by and large, a
fictional
movie with some really cool people in it. And some real wrestlers in it as well.
Yeah, to help out with the legitimacy.
Exactly. It's taped at Ring of Honor show, seriously. So, a Ring of Honor setting anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, The Wrestler's great. I like Beyond the Mat. It's a great documentary. It was never officially in theaters across the country here in the United States, but Hitman Heart Wrestling
I saw it in
Shadows.
the theater. Oh, Hitman Heart Wrestling Shadows. I saw Beyond the Mat in theaters.
So did I. But Hitman Heart Wrestling Shadows is a great movie about wrestling and about the struggles of a exiting WWF superstar. Just a tremendous Hollywood ending type thing where it's
considering it wasn't scripted.
I know, exactly. Fucking crazy. But as far as movies with wrestlers,
do you have one for the worst movie about wrestling that you've seen?
It's also the worst movie with a wrestler I've ever seen. No Holds Barred. And that's coming from a Hulk Hogan fan, okay? Yeah. But between the cheese-tasticness of the wrestling, the cheese-tasticness of the script in general,
the cheese-tasticness of the theme song.
Yes, that's bad too.
No Holds Barred! Wow, really?
Yeah, really? That's bad.
It's about as bad as a Dio video.
Yeah. Oh,
no disrespect to Ronnie James Dio. Rock on forever. But Dio videos were god-awful.
Yeah.
As was the Van Halen Pretty Woman video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google that shit. That is 4 minutes of cheese-tastic nonsense with David Lee Roth as Napoleon.
That you'll never, ever get back. And forever! Lord. Yeah. But No Holds Barred is bad. Suburban Commando... Well, let's go with the Hulk story. What the hell? Suburban Commando was funny, better than No Holds Barred, but still bad.
The best one Hulk Hogan did, hands down.
Yeah, because you got to remember, Mr. Nanny was ridiculous. All those Assault on Devil's Island movies on TNT were just fucking bonkers, whatever.
His cameo in Muppets from Space,
notwithstanding,
didn't help one of the shittiest Muppet movies, and this is from a Muppets fanatic.
Yes, exactly.
You know,
So, for all the Hollywood Hogan talk in the 90s, yeah, Hulk wasn't very Hollywood. His cameo in Gremlins notwithstanding.
No.
Gremlins 2 or Gremlins 1?
There's Gremlins 2.
Gremlins 2, the new batch,
But
yeah. But no, Terry. No, Terry, that's bad, Terry.
For me, some of the worst movies with the wrestler are anything with John Cena, not counting Legendary.
Okay.
Because as far as I've seen The Marine, I've seen 12 Rounds, I've seen Legendary. I haven't seen a Cena movie outside of that.
Okay.
We'll call those his holy trinity of movies.
That's right.
And The Marine and 12 Rounds were god-awful.
It was the same movie. It was the same movie.
Legendary was good, except for the fact that the final high school wrestling scene, he came out to entrance music.
Well, that was part of the gimmick. It was funny.
No.
It was funny.
No, it was stupid.
It was funny.
And pyros.
Well, that was fun. That part was great.
No.
That shit was hysterical.
No.
Yes, it was.
And it was a John Cena song at that.
That part was bad. I'll give you that. That part was bad.
You know, he couldn't pick like, you know,
Hustle, loyalty.
some generic instrumental or like in Ready to Rumble, the fanfare for the common man.
There you go. Yeah.
No. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Shut up, John.
Speaking of Ready to Rumble, there's another bad one right there.
Ready to Rumble is awesome.
It's awful.
It is awesomely awful.
No, it's just awful.
That
From
is,
start to finish, it's shit.
it's campy as hell,
Oh my god.
but it's great.
No.
It's one of David Arquette's best non-Scream movies.
Well, that,
Argue me.
That says a lot right there.
Argue me.
No.
Okay.
His was Scream. Anything beyond Scream for Arquette is useless.
It's a very Merry Muppet Christmas movie. You do not hate on Danielle.
Alright, I'll give him that one. Oh,
Yeah,
that was pretty corny tactic too.
But not as bad as some of the other ones.
Not as bad as Ready to Rumble.
I mean,
That's
Whoopi
right.
Goldberg was gone. End of story. Anyways.
No, Oprah's got big black balls. We talked about this at Rocky.
So, those Cena movies for me were pretty horrible. No Holds Barred, like you already mentioned, was god-awful.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that we watched when we were doing the RSI.
They Live
movies.
is fucking hysterically. It's great.
They Live is amazing.
For
I
what it is-
cannot see Keith David do anything without thinking about They Live.
Exactly.
He's fucking Dr. Facilier now, Princess and the Frog.
Right.
They Live.
Yep. right
Don't
on.
care.
Yep, doesn't matter. You got that. You've got
I was watching Barbershop the other day, and he was like the heavy in Barbershop.
Right.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so did I.
They Live.
They Live.
Get out of here, Keith David.
That's right. We watched a lot of movies for RSI, and I can't remember like any off the top of my head now.
Over the Top with Terry Funk.
Patrick, it's Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, Stallone and Terry Funk.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse wasn't bad.
Roadhouse is actually pretty good, and I found myself liking a Patrick Swayze movie that wasn't Ghost or Dirty Dancing.
Or Point Break.
Or I don't like Point Break either. I don't. I'm sorry.
Get out of my house.
I just don't like it. I'm not a
Point
fan.
Break. Point Break.
Nothing to do with this show, but yeah.
Well, I brought it up. You
Yeah.
said it was bad.
Yeah.
I'm defending it here. Point Break is Keanu's greatest non-Ted Theodore Logan film, in my opinion.
Okay. That I'll give you.
Because he hadn't quite made the stride to like full-on action hero with Speed and the Matrix and shit.
Right.
And you could tell he was trying to break out of the Ted Logan mold.
Right.
But he still had that little bit of Ted in his performance.
Okay.
And you can't fuck with Gary Busey, I'm sorry.
Gary Busey in Legends House. He was this.
That's right.
That's right. 3 months ago when this was filmed, whatever.
Well, 4 months ago, because that was an April episode.
That's right.
That's
Dad's a scan then.
Dad's which is canned.
That's right.
No then.
No, then. Oh shit.
As far
That's
as
a sticker here, by the way. Everything is something, which is something then. That's a sticker on Constantine Studios now. That's what we do.
Long Beach Clothing, which was our sponsor then.
That's right. Sponsor.
As far as-
they gave us money for real, right?
As far as good movies with wrestlers, I already touched on Legendary. That's definitely Cena's best.
I finally watched The Marine 2. That was good.
Thank you.
Thank
you for taking my side on that.
It was good.
Because a lot of people shit on the Marine too. Oh, Ted DiBiase's no John Cena. No, he was better than Cena, in my opinion.
I like them both, personally. I still haven't watched The Miz's yet, but I liked them both in different ways.
In my opinion, the Marine movies get better.
Yes.
Cena's was the worst. Ted's was better than Cena's. The Miz is better than Ted's.
I'm looking forward to Miz and Summer Rae and how they do. We'll see with Marine 4. But I still watch
the fact that The Miz is the first one to come back and reprise his role should tell you how good he did in the Marine 3.
I hope so. There's that.
But Legendary was good. Suburban Commando is my favorite Hogan performance of all time, as campy as it is. Love Christopher Lloyd. Love Undertaker's part in it.
Dead Man Ramsey.
The Princess Bride with Andre the Giant.
Yes, Princess Bride is one of my... And I blame Jade for that completely and thoroughly. But I didn't give it a chance until she sat me down and watched it. And I adore this movie now.
That movie
Robin Wright, Carrie Hills.
Billy Crystal had such a great job. Had so much fun with Andre in that movie that My Giant was written about his experiences with Andre.
Yep.
Now, My Giant was a shitastic movie. But it was based on his experiences with Andre because he loved him so much.
Yep. How can you not?
I'm going to go with Blade Trinity as far as Triple H's performance.
Although I did like Chaperone. For as corny as it was, I like Chaperone personally.
Yeah, it was good.
I never saw Blade Trinity, so...
Blade Trinity was okay.
Okay.
It wasn't the best in the Blade series. Can't fuck with the original.
No.
But it's Triple H's best movie to date. Personal opinion.
Okay. Well, there was also the other one he made with the comedic actor that was on Friends.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that one to this day, though.
Haven't seen Edge's movies yet.
No, I'd like to.
I saw his scene in Highlander Endgame, but I still haven't seen Highlander Endgame from start to finish.
Okay.
I just saw Edge's part.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you saw...
I was called out of my room for that. Like, dude, Edge is on Highlander. What? Watched his scene. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, thank you. The one that Orton made with Edge,
That's What I Am.
That's What I Am. That was okay.
It was okay, but it wasn't a wrestler starring vehicle either. It's like Orton was on camera for maybe a total of 10 minutes and 3 scenes.
Here's one that was just bad, and it should have been better, but it was a horror movie, so whatever. See No Evil.
See, I've heard mixed reviews about See No Evil. Still haven't sat down and watched it.
It's
over there.
We gotta watch it while I'm here this week.
I still haven't sat down and watched it. I've heard that it is fucking phenomenal for a horror movie.
Yeah.
And I've heard it's fucking god awful.
It's pretty awful, in my opinion. But then again, I'm not a big horror junkie like you or Bruce. So, for me, not being a horror guy, but knowing what I like in horror, which is slasher stuff like Freddy, Jason, Chucky, I didn't like Jacob Goodnight. I didn't like See No Evil. And the fact that they're making another one, I was like, ugh.
Well, they're also rebooting the Leprechaun franchise. So
Hornswoggle.
Well, he's a fucking leprechaun and he's that big, so you know.
Well, whatever.
Or he was a Hornswoggle who was a leprechaun then. Now he's a freaking mini-man band and shit.
For now. As of this taping, 5 months ago.
Yeah, you know.
As of this taping, 20 years ago.
What else is there? I'm trying to think.
As far as movies go with wrestlers in them...
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, that's right. Professor Tanaka's on that. I love Pee-wee's Big Adventure. You know me and Pee-wee. So, that was good. Professor Tanaka's role, minor notwithstanding, but it still has a wrestler in it. So.
That's the way most movies with wrestlers should be, I think. Because wrestlers have proven that the majority of the time they cannot carry the vehicle on their own.
Exactly.
They need to be co-star to bit part at best.
Oh, movie about wrestling, kind of, sort of. Man on the Moon.
Yes.
Great fucking flick. Oh my god. If you have not watched this, and it's 20 years old almost,
get over it.
Get over it and watch it. Seriously. It's
Man on the Moon is amazing.
The Andy Kaufman story is great in and of itself, but the story within the story with the wrestling part of it is just fucking brilliant.
Man on the Moon is part of what makes me say Andy Kaufman needs to go in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Because I was not really paying attention to Andy Kaufman. His prime was done when I was very young.
Right. He died when he was 6 or whatever.
Yeah,
so 8 or whatever.
I mean, I've seen episodes of Taxi on like Nick at Night and shit, but other than that, I have like no real frame of reference. I'd love to see Breakfast with Blassie.
Yes.
But who else can I pull out? Dwayne. We haven't talked about Dwayne.
Yeah.
The Rundown.
Rundown was good. Walking Tall.
Be Cool.
Pretty much everything but Doom has been okay.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
Because have you sat through Southland Tales?
I haven't heard of it.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay.
It's 2 hours of what the fuck?
From Dwayne, really?
Well, Dwayne, it's an all-star cast.
Oh man, see, too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah. It's got like Sarah Michelle Gellar in it, and Dwayne, and I forget half the other people, but it's just...
wow, okay. Well, for the
haven't
majority...
seen The Tooth Fairy, so I can't...
I saw
really
The Tooth Fairy, it's pretty bad. Game Plan was good, though. I liked it. Was good. I like Rundown, I like Walking Tall, I finally have seen bits of the Scorpion King, not seen it the whole way through yet. I like his cameo, Mummy Returns, that was funny. It was
We
cool.
have Scorpion King, you need to watch that start to finish while we're here.
It was cool seeing The Rock, and Mummy Returns. I like Get Smart and Be... Oh,
Get Smart, there's another one with Great Khali is in it, and it's pretty
and so
good.
The Rock, yeah.
Well, yeah, Rock is the obvious one, but everyone forgets Khali is one of the heels in it, and has a face turn towards the end of the movie, which led to his face turn on WWE TV.
Oh, okay. And then
everyone saw him turn babyface and help.
Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell. Fucking think of it. Steve Carell.
Steve Carell. Who was wrong never, but
trying to think of his real name.
Yeah.
Had him turn face and help Steve Carell. Shortly after that movie came out, Khali turned face because it got such a reaction in the crowd.
He hasn't looked back since.
No, not really.
Not really. And then you talk about Khali, you talk about MacGruber.
Longest Yard.
Longest Yard, who was Austin, Goldberg, Kevin Nash, Great Khali.
Goldberg. There's another one. A lot of people shit talk this movie, but Universal Soldier: The Return.
Never saw it. Never seen the first one.
The first one was okay. Then there were a bunch of shitty sequels after that. Then this was the first one that Jean-Claude came back to do.
Mm.
And Goldberg was the big heavy. Goldberg and Michael Jai White.
Oh, okay, wow.
Yeah. Michael Jai White was the voice of this artificial intelligence computer that ended up putting its brain into a body.
And
the body was Michael Jai White.
Oh, okay.
It's like, dude was badass.
Right.
But Goldberg was really good in that movie.
Okay.
He was the semi-main event villain, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Michael Jai being the main villain.
The semi-boss.
Yeah, there you go. The underboss.
Underboss, there you go, yeah.
But Goldberg had a couple of good ones. Kevin Nash. Didn't see The Punisher, but everyone remembers the Super Shredder.
Yeah, Super Shredder, of course.
Ninja Turtles 2.
I heard Punisher was actually okay for as bad people reviews. I heard it wasn't horrible. So, take that for what it's worth. Go on Amazon, read the reviews yourself.
Austin never saw The Condemned, excuse me.
Okay, Condemned I have a problem with only because the partner I chose to watch it with got through the opening fight scene. There was so much loud gut crunching and stuff. She rolled out of the room and decided to not watch the rest of it with me. We had to take it by the rental store without watching the whole way through.
I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't even the store. We were in a theater. Got money back, thank goodness.
Nathan Jones was in that one too.
And Nathan Jones was in that too. Talk about Tyler Mane was a wrestler. Halloween.
Everyone forgets about that, though.
But Halloween 2, Sabretooth and X-Men, the original X-Men movie. Mm-hmm. But Halloween 2 were Tyler's breakout, man. He really cemented his place in horror history as Michael Myers, the remake. Mm-hmm. And he did a great job on both movies.
He did, very well.
So, there's that.
So, I hope we have talked about...
Mr. Peabody, I hope we've been a good Sherman to you and helped you along here.
I like what you did there, Mr. Peabody and our boy Sherman.
That's right. So thank you very much for everybody for watching this episode of Dads on Wrestling. I am Jeff Meacham.
I am JJ Williams.
And we will see you next time.